Good afternoon. So, I have had something on my heart all morning that I felt like God was asking me to share, and I had shared in my YouTube video last week that I want to follow God's leading in what I share, and it feels like more than not, He asked me to share things that I am personally growing in my own life, or that I'm personally going through in my own life. And so yesterday, normally I go do my grocery shopping on Mondays, and yesterday the weather wasn't very nice, and I felt like I should not go do my grocery shopping yesterday like I normally do. What? Okay, can you wait a little bit? Okay, thank you. I just felt like it just felt like there was something telling me, or I felt like, it was from God telling me to not go grocery shopping yesterday. And so in my mind, I thought, well, if I don't go yesterday, I'll wait till David gets home from work last night, and then after supper, I'll just go by myself, since the weather wasn't nice, and it wasn't really, it wasn't really a good idea to take 3 children out in the weather like it was. Then last night, David didn't get home till way later than he normally gets home from work. And I immediately started thinking, did I make the wrong choice? Should I just have went grocery shopping yesterday when I normally do? And I started worrying about when I'm gonna go, or because this morning we woke up and there was snow on the ground, and it's cold today as well. And then about 10 o'clock, or no, it was even earlier than that. Yeah. Earlier this morning, David sends me a text message and says that they are just running some errands, that he's going to be home from work earlier today, and that if I want him to, he can watch the children while I go grocery shopping this afternoon. And I was just like, wow, God. Here I was worrying about when I'm going to go do it, instead of just trusting him that he is going to, because I stepped out yesterday when I felt like he didn't want me to. What's wrong, boys? Yesterday when I felt like he didn't want me to go, I stepped out in obedience, and then I started worrying about when I was going to do it, because in my mind, Martha, real life over here. What then do you want? Okay, just wait a little bit. Okay, I'll get you some once we're done here. But in my mind, the time to do it would have been last night. Well, then that didn't work out. But God had something better. Okay. God had something better in store. He knew already that David was going to get home from work earlier today. And it just reminded me that God cares about little things. It's not it may seem like just grocery shopping, like that's such a small thing. But by me not going yesterday, sure, I could have went grocery shopping yesterday. I could have took the children with me, and it probably would have went okay. But he had something even better in store. And by me stepping out in faith and not going when I felt like I shouldn't, it just turned out so much better than I could ever imagine. And now he'll be home this afternoon to be with the children. They're home where it's nice and warm, and I can go get groceries. And I wanted to read a verse out of Isaiah 58, verse 11. The Lord will guide you continually, giving you water when you are dry and restoring your strength. You will be like a well-watered garden, like an ever-flowing spring. God is always guiding us. He gives us water when we are dry, or he restores our strength. And then in 1 Corinthians 10, where was the verse? Now I cannot find the verse that I was looking for. You want to go up by Serenity? Yeah, go up and give her one of your candies. Anyway, I guess I'm not supposed to share that verse because I cannot find it. But, yeah, this was kind of all over the place. But just, God cares about the small things. And just step out into faith. And even small things like grocery shopping. Yeah, He cares about those things. And when we surrender it to Him, and when we trust Him, and when we step out in obedience, when we feel like He's asking something of us, it'll turn out so much better than we could ever imagine. So, sorry, I disconnected, but I pray you have a very blessed day, and yeah, I'm going to hop off here because my children need me.